Hi Scorpio, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me on the Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio for this coming week in July. Today is Wednesday the 22nd. This is a general reading, so I want to remind you that it can apply to just about anything in your life. I also want to remind you to be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You can mix and match the roles within the reading. You might feel like I'm reading for you, but you could feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. Parts of the reading may resonate, other parts may not. Take what does, leave behind what doesn't. I hope that by the time you finish watching this, not only did you enjoy it, but I hope that you feel like you have something that's helpful and beneficial to you. That's my intention. Okay, Scorpio? So we're going to get started here after a couple more shuffles. This is Carmela. She's hanging out for your reading today. Sylvester the cat is here also if you're familiar with my channel. But the cat is napping in the living room, so he probably won't make an appearance today. I apologize for that. I also want to say welcome to any new viewers. Please consider checking out the description box below. You will find more specific information regarding my channel and my readings. And welcome back to any returning viewers. I appreciate your support more than you know. I'm at a little over 2,600 viewers at this point in time. My channel's been around for about a year, a little over a year. I'm still enjoying it. That's what's important to me. I'm just happy that there's been some success with it and that I'm still enjoying it. So we're gonna get started anyway. Enough chit chat, right, Scorpio? Enough about me. Let's get going and see what's going on for Scorpio. Here we go. We're gonna start off with the Fool in reverse, paired with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords. And the Magician. So Scorpio, I feel like your energy is represented by this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There is a sense of wish fulfillment on the table. Maybe manifesting something you really, really want in your life. But you feel hesitant about it. Maybe a little bit insecure. Is this really what you want? It feels significant. It feels positive. It's represented by the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I think it's something you've been working toward for a period of time, something you've wanted for a period of time. This can represent a new job opportunity, a new creative endeavor, something that could potentially be financially beneficial to you. The Ace of Pentacles, but for some reason you're feeling a little insecure or uncertain about this. Maybe you're getting to the point where you could start making some moves, start taking some steps forward in the direction of whatever this is for you, and now that you're at that point where you could potentially start moving toward this, you're starting to hesitate, maybe starting to question. This may involve letting go of your past. And by that I mean, it could mean that you are actually moving out of a home. It could be that you're leaving behind some people in your life that feel significant to you, but maybe you feel it's time to move on from this situation. This can indicate divorce or upheaval within a family, loss of legacy. It feels like there could be a situation surrounding you, Scorpio, where you're leaving behind your past or leaving behind a current situation for something new and for something that's meant for you and you alone, not for other people. So it feels like you could be leaving behind something you're familiar with, something you've become accustomed to, something you've had around in your life for quite some time. So there's that level of comfort that you have, regardless of what this looks like for you, because it doesn't feel like it's necessarily a real positive situation that you're leaving behind. There could be conflict within this group or family dynamic that you're leaving behind, but because it's something that you've gotten used to and become accustomed to, it could feel uncomfortable to consider leaving this behind, no matter how that looks for you. Because I do get the sense that you might be reconsidering whatever it is that you're manifesting for yourself. At the very least, you're deep in thought about this. Is this the right move for me? Am I headed in the right direction? Is this really what I want? Can I do this? There could be a question about whether or not you're capable or you have the means, the financial ability, the know-how. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Scorpio. We have the High Priestess. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords. Two of Swords. Page of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Six of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is very specific, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because it's what I thought about when I saw this set of cards, especially with this Page of Cups coming out with this Three of Pentacles. So to me, this feels, and this is a very specific example, so this could be true for some of you, but not all. If you resonate with this reading, this could be a situation that feels similar to the example I'm about to give you, but it doesn't have to be exact. So remember, this is a general reading, so parts of this may resonate for you, other parts may not. This feels to me like potentially a mother figure, it could be a father figure, but somebody who is leaving behind a current situation. It could be the end of a marriage, it could be that there is some divorce or separation involved here, but I feel like there's children involved. The Page of Cups to me in this situation, that's not always true, but this could mean that there's children involved, and what you're moving toward needs to be a working situation for the children that are also maybe leaving behind this old situation along with you. Or if it is a divorce situation and let's say you have joint custody with your ex, where whatever you're moving toward needs to be a workable situation for the other people involved or the children involved in the example that I'm giving. Again, that's very specific, so I don't want you to get stuck on the fact that this is a divorce situation, and if you're not, in that situation, this reading's not for you. That's just the example I'm giving, and it could be true for some of you, but that's what I saw when I looked at that set of cards. I do feel like there could potentially be a concern around finances or money, and I feel like that's something that you have probably put a lot of thought into, maybe even talked about, whether that's with the other people that are involved in this situation or with family or friend. I feel like that's something that you have discussed and had on your mind, and it might be what's keeping you feeling maybe even blocked or keeping you from moving toward this opportunity because you don't have the financial means to do what you need to do to get to that point. where you have this opportunity available. So when I say financial means, let's say you're leaving behind an old situation, moving towards something new. Of course, you need a certain amount of financial means in order to change location, find a new home, you know, that kind of thing, before you have the opportunity to obtain this Ace of Pentacles. But this Ace of Pentacles feels like something new that you're manifesting for yourself or moving toward, and you're just feeling not super confident about it at this point in time. And maybe a little wary about taking those first few steps. They feel a little risky, and you might be questioning altogether whether or not this is the right move for you. Whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, feels like someone significant. Six of Cups in reverse can indicate somebody who's returning from your past, somebody you have built a long-standing relationship with. The fact that it's in reverse can indicate conflict, separation, maybe something that's gone on unresolved from the past. There might be resentment or grudges being held, but there is definitely some conflict within the connection that you're dealing with. Again, that matches with the scenario of a separation or divorce, which is what I felt significantly at the beginning of the reading, but it doesn't have to be. Let's see what else we get for you, Scorpio. There's the Fool again, this time in the upright position, clarifying the Fool in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's Sylvester. He did make an appearance. He woke up from his nap. He wants to sit in the window. The window's closed because the heat's coming in, and I'm not going to open it. So we'll see what he does. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Ten of Swords. Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, Sylvester, what's your plan, little man? You gotta make a decision, because I'm not gonna sit here and hold curtains for you all day long, and Scorpio's not interested in waiting for you to make a decision either, so I need you to make a decision fast. So here's the thing, Scorpio, I do feel to a certain extent you're relying on your intuition, which is not a bad thing. I think you're relying on your intuition to kind of provide you with some answers here on whether or not you're making a mistake or not, or whether or not you're about to make a mistake, or whether or not this is the right move for you. And I'm not sure that you've received the answers that you're hopeful for, because I do feel like at this point in time you haven't made any moves. Any concrete moves. A lot of it's going on in your head at this point in time. You still want this, whatever this is for you. And again, it feels like a life change to me. It feels like you're manifesting something brand new for yourself. It could be a career change. It could be a change in environment, connections, circumstances surrounding your life as a whole. But it feels like something significant, and I feel like you've been thinking about it for a long time. Sylvester, okay, I'll open the window for you. I'm going to buckle and I'm going to do it. There you go. And the reason why I have to open it for him, Scorpio, if you've seen my channel, you know this to be true. When I open the window, it gives him about 1.5 to 2 inches more of space, and he can sit there without falling off the windowsill, and that's why he likes it open. So, but it's hot. Fortunately, I have a fan going. Not that you care about this, Scorpio. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, let's get back to what's going on for you. So there is a King of Swords, King of Pentacles. I feel like this could be the person that you're dealing with, Scorpio. This person has very strong energy. This person has an understanding of the position that you're in. He knows that you're feeling insecure about this decision. This person actually feels pretty loyal and feels like you could count on this person for some help, which is interesting. Because if you're leaving behind this person, I feel like this could be the person that you're kind of leaving behind to start something new. It almost feels like this person would be willing to help, even if that means in the form of emotional support. Because I feel like this person is loyal or cares. This person has some compassion for you, Scorpio. And I also want to remind you too, I'm saying Scorpio, I'm indicating you as the Queen of Pentacles, so I'm talking to the Queen of Pentacles, but you could be represented by this person. So if this reading resonates for you and you don't feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles, you could be this King of Pentacles. Male or female, it doesn't matter. But this King of Pentacles actually feels very loyal to this Queen of Pentacles. Feels like he may want to help her. I think he has an understanding that she's feeling insecure about this move or this decision that she's making. But I feel like you might be resistant to accepting help from this person. I'm not sure why. This person feels like they could be very intelligent, dependable. You can count on this person for an honest opinion. I think you've talked about your insecurities with this person. I think this person has a clear understanding of your motives. I think this person wants the best for you. But I also feel like this is somebody that you could be leaving behind. This could be the person who's associated with the Six of Cups in reverse. But they care about Scorpio. They want the best for you. Now let's go back to the divorce separation scenario, just because it's something that popped in my head and it could be true for some of you. If you're leaving behind a current situation where this King of Pentacles is involved, maybe you're leaving behind, this is a spouse or something of that nature. This person still has compassion for you, still cares about you, and could potentially be supportive of you in more than just an emotional sense, or like a friend lending an ear when you need somebody to listen. This person could potentially support you in other ways, but you're resistant to that. I feel like you want to do this on your own, but I'm not sure that you think that you can. Okay, Carmela, I don't know what your plan is aside from taking a crap on my cards. She just crapped on the Ten of Swords. I mean, that's the kind, and it slides down. That's gross, I know. Sorry, Scorpio, that I showed that to you. But it's my reality, so it's your reality right now. Fortunately, I have some Kleenex right over here. I'm going to take care of this. You don't have to look at the bird crap for the rest of the reading. And I'm not going to let it sit on the Ten of Swords, even though the Ten of Swords is the perfect card to take a crap on, right? Here's the other thing too, Scorpio. I feel like you have a certain level of compassion for this person too. There's some love still in this connection. You might want to end this emotional attachment that you have for this person because you want to make some changes and get out of this current situation that you're in. But you can't change how you feel. Don't eat the cards. No. You're being naughty. You're being naughty. Come here. Come here. Sit on my shoulder and be a good bird, or you're going to have to go back in your cage. She knows I'm not going to put her back in her cage right now because I'm in the middle of a reading. She's a smart bird. Too smart for her own good. Feels to me like you're trying to strike a deal with this person, Scorpio. Now again, if this is, let's say you're leaving a current situation, a divorce or separation, whatever this looks like for you. Obviously, you're going to negotiate some kind of agreement with the person that you're, if you have a spouse, especially if you have children involved, you would be negotiating some kind of agreement. But it could be that the resentment you're feeling toward this person is keeping you from making some good decisions, if I'm being honest. I think it could be what's blocking you from making some good decisions. I think the potential is there. That even though this may be an uncomfortable situation where you might be leaving something behind and starting something new on your own, there could be some good decisions made where everybody involved are at peace with it, comfortable with it, and feel good about it. So you can potentially manifest something positive even if you're moving towards change. Someone who is leaving behind a current situation because it's just not right for them anymore, or they've grown out of the relationship, or they need something new, or whatever that looks like. Change is not bad. Leaving behind relationships that are no longer serving you is not a bad thing. Conflict, pain and hurt, imposing that kind of energy onto somebody else is not a good thing, but the actual change itself is not a bad thing, right, Scorpio? I feel like this person, this King of Pentacles, is willing to work with you to make some good decisions for all involved, and especially if there's children involved. I feel like that could be important. Let's get some more cards out here, Scorpio, and see what else we get. Ace of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. Two of Cups in reverse. King of Wands. King of Swords again. Temperance. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again. Okay. So I'm going to get this last round out here, but there are two energies on the table for sure. All of these kings represent the same person. The Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles represents the same person also. There is a desire, I think it's something you've talked about with this individual for quite a while. There is a direct desire to strike out on your own, to end this relationship. I don't think this king wants that. I don't think he wants a separation or divorce. You do, he doesn't. He might be trying to convince you to not do it. Now here's the thing. I don't think he's trying to manipulate you. This person feels highly intelligent, very capable, very dependable, very loyal, and very compassionate. There's a lot of strong energy. All of his cards are in the upright position. He also feels like he could have leadership qualities about him. This is somebody who knows how to take charge, knows how to get the job done. He's got this kind of patriarchal energy with this King of Pentacles, willing to protect, care for, and provide for others, for you, Scorpio, if you're this Queen of Pentacles. I don't think he wants a separation or divorce. If it's not a marriage, again, this could be a partnership where he doesn't want you to leave and strike out on your own. I think part of you knows that your intuition is telling you that the best plan might be to hang on to this connection. For more than just financial reasons, for more than just I'm insecure about striking out on my own, not sure if I can do it, not sure if I have the resources or the guts or the ability to go off on my own. Your intuition is telling you this is not the right plan. Now, it does feel like you've gone back and forth, Scorpio, about this decision. But I think that if you chose to change your mind, and I think that's a possibility. I think it's a possibility that you might choose to change your mind because you might think that this move is too risky. It's not the right decision to make, and you intuitively know that. But it feels like it could go either way. I mean, we got the Fool in the upright and the reverse. It feels like it could go either way, so it could be definitely different for everybody. But right now, I think that you know that the person that you're dealing with is on the up and up. This is not somebody who is abusive. This is not somebody who's toxic. This is not somebody who does not have your best interests in mind. This is somebody who's willing to make it work. This is somebody who has got it all together and their intentions are extremely positive. And I think you still have love for this person. I think you can get past your resentment. I think you can get past your hard feelings, but you're going to have to make that work. You would have to work through that on your own. With, obviously with this person, but you have to make the decision that that's what you want. And I think you're stuck right now. It could be that whatever it is you're manifesting for yourself is so appealing and so tantalizing, and it feels like it's exactly what you want. It's all of your dreams come true at once. I feel like whatever it is you've got in your head that you're moving toward, that you're manifesting for yourself, is very, very appealing, very tantalizing, something you've been wanting for a very long time. But what you have right now is also quite good. And this could just be a case of the grass is always greener on the other side. Until you get to the other side and realize you already had it pretty good. Do you know what I mean, Scorpio? Here's the other piece of this, Scorpio. I feel that to a considerable extent, you have relied heavily on this King of Pentacles in your life. This feels like somebody that you have learned to trust and love and depend upon. Maybe overly so. By that, I mean this person is such a strong provider and such a strong influence in your life, a strong partner, does it all, is really that, the partner we all hope to find someday. And it looks like you found this person, but to a great degree, I feel like you've really depended on this person for a lot in your life. Maybe you've got used to this person taking care of you and that kind of thing. And that's made you feel insecure inside, like, well, I can't take care of myself. I depend on this person for everything. I really want to feel independent. I really want to feel like I can take care of myself. I want to feel like I'm doing things for me. I want something that's just for me, says Scorpio. I totally get that. But you don't want to leave behind something that's this strong just because you think, oh, well, I need something. I mean, there are ways to work through something like this. And I don't want to tell you what to do, Scorpio, but you don't have to leave behind something that's significant and strong and positive in your life to transform yourself, to become more independent, to even obtain some of these wishes and dreams that you've been thinking about that have been on your mind. There's nothing wrong with branching out on your own, becoming a little more independent, having that for yourself, but hanging on to what you already have that you've manifested into your life that's very positive. You don't have to leave that behind just because it's what's become comfortable and what you've become used to and maybe what you've become bored with. Do you know what I mean? Let's get this last round out here for you, Scorpio, and then we need to wrap this up. So we have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse and upright, and the Fool in the reverse and upright. Moon in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. The Tower. Page of Cups in reverse. The Devil in reverse. And then the Four of Wands. So you have a decision to make, Scorpio. It's a significant decision. And I think you're on the cusp of making a dream a reality. But depending on how you end up manifesting this for yourself, it could take on a very significantly different form, something that you are not familiar with, something that's very different from what you're experiencing right now. Or it may be something brand new that you manifest into your life, but you don't have to completely transform your life in order to have this. I think that's what you've got on your plate right now, and the decision that you need to make. I think that based on what I'm seeing in the cards, you have to decide what's important for you. And that includes this connection. Is this connection something you're willing to let go or not? Because you don't want to get to the other side and realize the grass was already green enough for you. Do you know what I mean, Scorpio? I do feel like you have a situation where this partner that you're dealing with, this person that you're dealing with, the King of Pentacles, is a very strong and positive influence in your life, and somebody who's very loyal and compassionate. The only king that's not out here is the King of Cups. So that's interesting to me because that could be what's lacking in this relationship and maybe what has you feeling like you want something different, something new. Is that maybe the passion's gone? Maybe there's been some love lost. But I think that's something that you could work on. That's what the cards are telling me. I'm not making any decisions for you, Scorpio. I think you have a big choice to make here, and I think it's going to be different for everybody. I think you have a lot of positive energy on this table. But I think that if you decide to make your current situation work and pursue this Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles for yourself, I think that this person you're dealing with would be willing to work with you and help you make that happen. But then that emotional connection within the relationship itself, I think, is another piece that needs to be worked on. And I think that's absolutely doable. And if you choose to take that direction, the cards are indicating that it will work out in your favor. So Scorpio, we're going to get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card, and then we're going to wrap this up. My readings have run really long today, and I was getting to a point where I was kind of shortening my readings, getting to around 25-30 minutes, and now I'm back up to 35-40. I guess it just depends on the reading. It is what it is, right? So let's get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card for Scorpio, and then we're going to wrap this up. Maybe some advice, some words of encouragement, next steps forward, something that will help Scorpio along their path forward. All in all, Scorpio, it's actually a very positive reading. And while I do feel like you're craving some change, something different, something for yourself, I think that's the strongest message I have, is that you really want something that's just for you, something that's yours. And while this may be a very devoted and loving partner that you have, you want something that's just yours. Something that you feel is something you've created, you do for yourself. You absolutely need to maintain your own identity even within a very solid relationship, right? I totally get that. When you lose your identity within a relationship, it does make you feel like you're lacking something. So let's get I'm going to give this one more good shuffle, and then we're going to get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card for you, Scorpio. One card for Scorpio. That's the one. That's the one that wants to come out. So we have the Mother in reverse, which is an interesting card to come out. The Mother in reverse actually is similar in nature to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse or the Empress in reverse. And this Mother in reverse for this deck is similar in nature to the Empress. It's a major arcana card. So I'm going to read this out of the book, and then we're going to wrap this up for you, Scorpio. This is a potential blockage, came out in reverse. Here we go. The reversed Mother can signal the presence of an aspect of self, our own self or that of another, that is devouring and cruel and uses psychological or emotional manipulation to instill guilt in her child for not meeting her expectations. When her disappointment is used as a weapon and a means to control and bind her children to her, the natural process of individualization may be kept from occurring. Receiving this reverse card asks you to ask if you have fallen into a pattern of using emotional manipulation to control others. Is your hurt or disappointment genuine, or do you act in a deliberate manner to instill guilt and remorse in order to manipulate people into meeting your expectations of them? Another aspect of the reversed Mother is evidenced by those who are willing to give their all and everything to others. These people seem consumed by a need to be needed and feel that it is their place and purpose in life to fix every wrong and make everyone happy. They get involved because if they do not, the situation will not be resolved, and leaving a situation unresolved is not something they can tolerate. These people may be perpetually cooking, cleaning, and mothering others instead of allowing those they mother to learn to be responsible for themselves. Have you involved yourself in a situation that is really none of your concern because you want people around you to be happy? Do you have a tendency to offer for unasked for advice? Do you often act as a peacemaker or intermediary without being asked? Do you live your life constantly doing for others what they are capable of doing? Do you live through others? Do you give up your time to do for them what you should be doing for yourself? The reversed Mother suggests that these things, while done with love, are still aspects of a controlling mother because they can prevent others from standing on their own 2 feet, resolving their own conflicts, and becoming independent. Moreover, they are tasks performed to the detriment of nurturing self. Often, the very advice given to others is not adhered to by the person giving it because they are perpetually in service to others and neglect themselves. If the Mother appears reversed, she symbolizes a situation that you need to step away from, or a relationship where you are exerting undue control or influence. Let go of your need to control or to be needed and ask yourself why you are compelled to behave in this manner. Sit back, put your feet up, and relax. Allow those around you to sort out their own dramas and pick up their own dirty laundry for a change, or they will never learn how and will always expect it to be done for them. So I think that this could have meaning and relevance to this reading in a number of different ways for you watching, and it can apply to people in a number of different ways. First of all, the number one meaning that I took from this card that feels relevant to this reading is that there is a need to assert yourself in the area of a certain level of independence. Stepping away from maybe this role of being the mothering type and doing for others, and have something in your life that is just for you. Because I think that's what you're craving more than anything else. And I think you've gone to the extreme, Scorpio, at least that's what I'm seeing in the cards, is that because you have this desire to have something for yourself instead of always maybe being that nurturing mother, maybe being the one who's always the caregiver or doing things for others, you really need something for yourself. That's what I've seen strongly in this reading. And if you don't go out and pursue that, then you feel like you're stuck in this situation. But in reality, what I'm seeing is you have a partner who's willing to work with you and make things right within the connection itself, but also give you a certain level of independence, allow you to pursue what you want to pursue, so you're not always stuck being the one who's taking care of others if you're in that position. I think that's the message that I got from this card. And again, any of those messages that apply to this card could resonate for you. You decide what works for you, Scorpio. I'm going to leave that here. I hope that this reading was enjoyable for you. I hope that it resonated. I hope that you got something significant out of it. Thank you so much for watching today. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to, Scorpio. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.